time he hits the start buttons. Definitely sure about that.
Recording in progress.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We welcome you to Deep Dive, Globally Changing Lives. Today is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon for those of you who is afternoon, and evening for those that it's evening, and morning if you're waking up. And we're starting our webinar now with what's today's date? It's May 13, 2025. That I cannot forget because it's a day to celebrate for a lot of people in my family. So I'm sharing my personal life here, which is not necessary. But we're starting our webinar now, and we're calling on Dr. Derrick to do the needy. Thank you so much, Dr. Derrick, for giving us the opportunity to have another session today.
next stop is Impassive.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Derrick. Wow, we have an interesting day today. Our mindset speaker is an interesting one, and we haven't heard him talk in a while, so I'm very excited to see him today. The mindset, as we know, is 80% depending on us. The other is just what you believe it should be, but 80% comes from us and from within, and you make that 80% happen by your actions. Our mindset speaker today has an amazing topic, and I think we should really, really opt to make notes, because the topic for today is, what is your purpose? And Dr. Derrick is the one and only international transformational speaker who is going to share that topic with us. So let me not take the time. Welcome, Dr. Derrick. You look so ready for us today, and we're ready for you. Come on, people. Get your pen and pencil, paper, notes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Peace, blessings, and enough love to all our global ambassadors, our kings and our queens in the house. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you all very much. Really, really appreciate. Thank you very much, Queen Debbie McCormick. Wonderful intro. Really appreciate. And thank you all very much for showing up. Okay. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? It's also in keeping with what we did last week. We did started a series last week, Thursday, which is mindset to grow or outgrow. Mindset to grow or outgrow. But I want to start by asking, what is your purpose? Why are you here? And when I say why are you here, I'm talking about why are you even on this planet? That's what I'm talking about. First of all, why are you on this planet? Why were we created? And that is why a lot of persons go all at lengths to dismiss the fact of creation, because people don't want to admit the fact that we were created, which is very important. We are all created. All right. So I guess maybe, how were we created? Well, some of you might think that you were created by a big bang, or you were created by evolution, and some of you think that you came about as a result through monkeys, and you evolve into where you are now. And then there is some of us who believe that there is a loving hand of God that loves us so much that he created us. Love us so much that even when we are disobedient, he came and he died for us. And so that is what some of us believe. And I choose to believe that I come from a loving hand of God, not from no placebo, and over billions and millions and whatever years that evolve, or a big explosion came about and bam, we are here on the planet. No, because no one expect to get all the parts for a brand spanking new BMW or an old BMW, or go to some scrapyard and get all the parts, the wheels, the tire, the engine, the what have you, and bring them to the back of your yard and and blow them up. And after you blow them up, they become a brand spanking new BMW. No, nobody believe that can happen. So and also why we think that this entire Earth and our solar system was created by a big explosion. That doesn't even make sense to persons who are sensible. Okay? And so I believe that I come from and this is my belief. You don't have to believe the same, but this is my belief that we come from a loving hand. And so therefore, the purpose that we were created for is to give honor and love God. That's it. Love Him with all your heart, love Him with all your mind, love Him with all your soul, because He loves us with all His mind and all His soul and all His being. And that is why He created us, because love cannot live alone. Love cannot be lonely. Love needs companionship. And that is why we get married. That is why we surround ourselves with people. We go to places where there are groups of people so that we can be around people, because that is what love does. Love brings us into focus of people. And so it's the same thing for God. If we believe in this one creator God that comes to share his love, because that's the only thing love can do, is share. And the only way to share is in love. And so let us put aside our differences. Let us put aside our cruelty with each other. Let us start to learn to love. Let us learn to forgive, because love and forgiveness come hand in hand. You can't love and hate people. You can't love and don't forgive. That would not be love. Love is forgiveness. And that is why one of the main statements that God made on the cross in the person of Jesus Christ, He said, Father, forgive them, because they don't know what they're doing. It's forgiveness. Love brings forgiveness. And so, yes, some people have unforgiveness for years and years and years. God, they have up the brother, they have up the father, they have up the mother, they have up the sister, they have up their friend, and they don't want to let go of that unforgiveness that they have. And so, unfortunately, it is going to hurt you, the person who is having or harboring that unforgiving spirit. Because forgiveness is really for the person who is asking for forgiveness. Even though you might not be at wrong, or you might not be at odds with the person, you might think that that person did you wrong. But when you ask for forgiveness, that is when you free yourself. Even though the person might not want to, forgive you, it doesn't matter. You have expressed that forgiveness already. So even if the person don't want to forgive you, then it's okay. you are freeing yourself from the shackles. And that is why a lot of us are still slaves. We are slaves to unforgiveness. And so therefore, it leads, forgiveness leads to a positive mindset. And yes, we did talk about a few last week, and one of them was growth mindset, another one is learning mindset, and another one is fixed mindset. And so we are just going to quickly look at the positive mindset, because with a positive mindset there is no unforgiveness, because positive mindset calls for love. That's the only thing a positive mindset will call for, is love. And so let us love each other in spite or regardless of what might be happening or might not be happening. It doesn't matter. Let us have a positive mindset, because a lot of people might think that a lot of things is impossible. But no, nothing is impossible. It's really saying that I am possible, that I am possible. And from once you recognize that you are possible, then everything is possible. Because that is what also the Word of God told us, that I can do all things through Christ that strengthened me. So it is possible. So let us build the positive mindset around the possibilities that we have, because a positive mindset also referred to as positive mental attitude or positive thinking. And that is what Ashmafari always say. He always look for good in things or in people, and even though people do him bad and people do him, you know, cruel things, he still look for the positive in the circumstances that he's in. So positive thinking is when you try to look for the good in any and every situation, no matter how dear dire things appear at first glance. Note, this is different than spiritual bypassing, which tends to avoid or refuse to acknowledge complex negative emotions. So we are not trying to avoid things, or as we would say in Jamaica, sweep it under the carpet. No, that's not what we are saying. We are saying that positive thinking is associated with improved physical and mental health. And this is one of the things that Queen Jacqueline Warner talks about every Thursday. Health. Improve your physical health, improve your mental health, and that has to do with positive thinking. A lot of times, doctors would tell you that they give the patient placebos. What are placebos? Just water. So it's a capsule that you take, but it just have water in it. There's no medicine inside of it. But because as far as your physical, mental thinking is concerned, if you get a medication from the doctor, you will be better. That's it. Mental, right? There are many ways to achieve a more positive mindset, including meditation, mantra, and gratitude journaling to reflect on the good things in your life. Let us stop reflecting on the bad things in life. Let us start to really think about good Not sweep the bad under the carpet, but deal with the bad so that your positivity will be heightened. Okay? So let us recognize that, first of all, God created us because He loves us. And love cannot be alone. So God cannot love and stay by Himself. You cannot love and stay by yourself. And so let us start this journey of forgiveness so that love can also be a motivating factor which will improve your physical and mental health. And the more you love and the more you forgive, you will feel a surge of endorphins and energy that comes with it, because that is the lifestyle that is much more positive, and it's much more in regards to your 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 life, where when you talk about being loved, or when you talk about being um, wealthy, when you are wealthy, it's everything that is involved in wealth, real wealth, not just one aspect of wealth, which most people just focus on financial wealth, but you have physical wealth, you have mental wealth, you have social wealth. A lot of people who is financial wealthy, that they are not sociable, so they are not social wealthy. So wealth is something that incorporates every aspect of life and of your life. So therefore, as we continue our lives, let us continue the journey of life in a positive mindset so that you and I can actually be more equipped to love each other, and that the security in the mindset of positive thinking will bring all of us closer together in love. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Derrick. Thank you so much. That was very, very, very powerful. Uh, well, at the beginning, I said you should make notes. If anyone taking notes, this is the right time for you. If you have any comment on Dr. Derrick's message of the mindset, what is your purpose? This is the right time, please. But before anyone else goes, I'll have to call on Dr. Benny. I see she's in the house. I'll have her go first before we continue with any comment on Dr. Derrick's mindset. Dr. Benny, good evening and welcome. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Derrick. While waiting for Dr. Benny, if she has any comment or anyone else, I just want to add to what you've said that yes, I resonate with you. My purpose is based on primarily love. And I'm actually suffering the consequences because I overdo it by sharing and sharing, and I end up having nothing. If if I have someone who has issues that needs support, I go there, and then I tend to forget that I also have issues that I need to take care of, me, myself, and I. And in the process, because of my love of trying to support and trying to elevate someone from one thing to the other, I fall into, I become a prey of something that only myself would dig myself out of it. So if you don't love someone, you cannot dedicate anything for them. But just being able to give a suggestion to somebody about what you see that is happening is already in itself love. Because a lot of people don't care about others nowadays. They see you trip and fall on the street, everyone is walking by, but you always have that one person who will remember what you just said or have that type of mind who will stop by and say, "Are you okay?" And we don't get that a lot these days. They just walk by you as if nothing has happened. And some good people will say, "Okay, call 911." But we don't see that very much. But anyway, I just wanted to add that, Dr. Derrick, thank you so much for opening our minds to what is your purpose. Let us continue to love. That's what I would say in ending. And I see Queen JW's hand is up. Dr. Ben, do you want to speak for Queen JW?
That's fine. Oh yeah. Um,
Okay.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I just want to greet each and everyone. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. It all depends upon your location. To all my queens and kings around the globe, I want to thank God for bringing all of us together. As you all understand that our King Dr. Derrick talks about love, and God want all of us to love one another, despite the fact that it's not happening. I haven't seen it, but and Queen Debbie, you make us to also understand there are a lot of people out there. They pretend a lot. They pretend, but we should try to love ourselves. Since they pretend that they care about us, like when you fall, they just pass around. Mm? They don't really care. They mock at you in the first place. So, but I just have to fight to love myself. King Dr. Derrick, thank you so much for this amazing topic. I would say astonishing mindset. Thank you. We love you.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. We appreciate you. And over to you, Queen JW.
Hi, good evening,
Good evening
all
and welcome.
greetings to all. It's amazing to be part of this platform. Thank you, Queen Debbie, for your intro, for your service, for your dedication, for your love. Wow. And thank you, Queen Dr. Benny, also for the love, for your love also, and most of all, Dr. Derrick, for this amazing and loving platform. And good evening to all the brand ambassadors, and for your love of always showing up and supporting this amazing platform. The topic is amazing. It's right on point. And I will say, Dr. Derrick, you know, our Heavenly Father say that love our neighbor as we love ourselves. And like Queen Debbie said, a lot of people, I don't think they understand that. And they tend to take love for granted. You know, they don't appreciate it when you try to help them or support them in any form or fashion. And they tend to use others and use it as a way to belittle or manipulate others, saying they love and don't really love. But love is an action. So therefore, it's something that we can actually see. And so we have to learn how to, like Dr. Derrick said, learn to forgive. When you forgive somebody, it's like a load lifted off of your shoulders. You no longer carry that burden or that guilt. And like Dr. Derrick said, even if we don't feel we were the one that offended or caused the issue at all, we still have to be big enough to say, you know what, I forgive you, and start from there. I know I had a situation at work and even in my family, you know, that where I was ridiculous. I totally was. You know, someone did something to me, and I was like, okay. Instead of me forgive them, I went the other way. And what happened is just it just became more difficult in the workplace, um, for myself and for the other person, until I decide to forgive them. And when I forgive them, it was like magic. Everything was gone. Everything was erased that day. And we became friends, and how I love you and how I love your children. And I was like, wow. So forgiveness is almost an instant cure. So we must learn to forgive, because it will make us feel better and it will be pleasing unto God. So thank you, Dr. Derrick, for that amazing topic, because our purpose is to love one another. So thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Queen JW. We appreciate you too, and we love you and all our kings and queens and sisters and brothers. And yes, Dr. Benny.
Yes, please. In the Bible says, I think Dr. Derrick says that love is defined as selfless sacrifice and unconditional commitment to the well-being of others, reflecting God's nature in John chapter 1 John chapter 4, verse 8. It is not merely an emotion, but it is what? Enduring commitment to act in a way that will support person's greatest good. So biblically, love often involves what? Filling with the tenderness, but it characterized by the action. You know, to me, I just believe that actions speak louder than words, right? You can just say, hey, Queen Lily, I love you. But in your heart, you don't really love that person. That's the way I look at it. People pretend a lot. Have you noticed the way people smile? When someone smile like this, but you know, so sometimes I feel like, oh, the person really cares about me. Hey, my goodness. No. They just want to say, what the sorry. Let me just be quiet. But when it comes to this love, yes, I know that we're supposed to love one another. It does not matter the condition that that individual has. And I want, the reason why I raised my hands up is because I wanted to say that I just want God to bless all those who are under the weather today, this evening. Like Chloe, we're praying that the young girl should get well. I heard that things are working well for her. We're praying for her to rest. Mate Degamo, we're praying for him to get well. You have Roger Wanji. I'm just calling people that I know. Some of our people have strokes, and some of them cannot get up, and they cannot get up at all. Swollen legs, I don't know. So I just want all of us to pray for those who are sick, that God should heal them. And we pray for our CEO, his entire family, praying that everything should work well so that we should all receive the dollars. That's all I want. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the love that you just shared from John's Gospel. For those who believe in the Bible because not everyone does.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Others are different faith.
Yeah.
Muslims, atheists, Hindu, Baha'i, but they all believe in something. They all believe in someone who is greater, who created the universe or who created something. Or they do not, but that's okay. Thank you very much. Queen
I'm sorry.
JW, I see your hand is still up, Queen JW. Okay.
Maybe it's a mistake. Let me put it down.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Maybe that was an error.
Yes,
So,
please.
thank you so much, Dr. Derrick, for the lovely, wonderful, thoughtful mindset about our purpose. And it will be a good idea if you can continue with this topic because it's underestimated what we do with one another, what we share with one another. So, continuing a reminder will be very useful and helpful, just like our next speaker is a continuous reminder about why we should stay protected regardless of what we do. And this person, our one and only First Lady, Queen Sister, Dr. Mama, Auntie, all of the above, Sister Dr. Benny. She's been preaching to us relentlessly the relevance of staying protected. It's not something that you have to forget about. So a reminder is always important. So, sis, thank you so much for dedicating your time on a weekly basis, year after year, to share with our audience live, like now, on YouTube, and those who will be listening to the future, the importance and relevance of your topic. With your background, we know that our viewers and listeners are definitely going to benefit from it. So at this time, I'm going to pause and pass the microphone over to you, sis. Thank you so much for your dedication.
Thank you so much, my queen. I appreciate you. Yes, cybersecurity is very important, Queen Lily Lane, for employees. So I'm going to take all of us as we are employees within this amazing company, right? So why employee training matters. When you train the employees, you hire employees, you have to train them. Let them know about your company. Let them know what is happening within that company. If you don't, what? Hello? Oh, my goodness. I thought I missed you guys. Jesus.
No, we're here. All is well.
Oh, so I just wanted to say, employee training is very important. So in cybersecurity, it refers to the process of educating the employees, like educating all of us here, as you all understand from the beginning when we all joined this company. They wanted all of us to sign some documents, right? You are signing these documents just to make sure that you are at least a member within this company. And then from there, people like Dr. Derrick, he goes around and get research. He does research and then he comes and train us. So employee training in cybersecurity refers to the process of educating employees about the safe of digital practice, potential cyber threat, because that's what is happening, and their roles in protecting what? Organization data, right? The data. So I'm just going to give you some key elements, then I will use my PowerPoint presentation to continue. So cyber threat awareness, that understanding phishing, as I've always been talking about phishing malware, ransomware, and social engineering attacks. Then you have internet and email use, recognizing the suspicious link of emails and attachment. I have been talking about that. that when you see an email and they ask you, in fact, you don't even know the individual, right? They ask you to click on that email. You're clicking on it. Do you know that person? Why are you doing it? They ask you to click on that attachment. If you mistakenly click on that attachment, that is trouble right there. Then we have password and access management. By creating strong password, remember we've been talking about that, and using multi-factor authentication. So the purpose of this topic is to reduce human errors, which is one of the leading cause of data breach, and to build the culture of security awareness through any organization. So if you guys can give me a minute, I am going to share you guys my PowerPoint. Hopefully you guys will see it rather than me just talking. I wonder when I'm talking, you're seeing it. Vision. I know that a lot of my people here, my brothers and sisters, you guys want to see it visually. Thank you so much. I am going to share. I'm going to try to share as Queen Debbie. I'm learning from Queen Debbie.
That's not fair, Dr. Benny.
I say, I'm learning now. You always say, slight move. I'm trying. Hold on, sister. This is too big, but that's what you want.
This is perfect because this is what I can see.
There you go. So as you can see, this is the table of contents. Let me continue. An overview. Investing in employee training for cybersecurity is a crucial step in reducing the risk of cyber attack by ensuring that your employees are well equipped to identify and respond to cyber threat. You can create what? A more secure work environment and decrease the likelihood of incidents. Let's explore the key takeaway from various aspects of employee training and cybersecurity. As you know, you can see the importance of cybersecurity training for us, all of us. Employees who receive a comprehensive cybersecurity training are well prepared to recognize and to handle cyber threat like what? Phishing and malware. Training can be delivered in various ways, such as classroom session, software model, videos, simulations, and what? Risk assessment. Now, after completing this training or the training, your employees should be able to make an informed decision when using the internet securely. So an organization like us or any other organization like the let's say the federal government, the state government, financial institution, health as well, I should ensure that cybersecurity awareness training is provided to all personnel in order to assist them in understanding their security responsibility. Furthermore, now the content of the cybersecurity awareness training should be tailored to what? The need of specific groups of personnel. For example, personnel with responsibilities beyond that of what? A normal user will require tailor privilege, user training. Mitigating or justifying cybersecurity threat through employee training. Employee training plays a crucial role in reducing cybersecurity risk by equipping our employees with the knowledge and the skills to identify and respond to cyber threat like phishing, malware. Businesses can proactively enhance their security. Training can be delivered through what? Various methods such as classroom, session, software model, and the rest. So investing in employee training is a valuable step in securing your business against cyber attack. As you can see, When you educate, you communicate, you emulate, you implement a proactive approach to reducing the employee's cyber risk by delivering effective computer-based security awareness training. One of the largest contributors to all cybersecurity breach is what? Human error. Hackers use these mistakes, gaining unauthorized access to crucial business information that can be extremely damaging to an organization. So one of the most common cyber attacks used is what? Phishing. I'm glad I believe half of our brand ambassadors within this our webinar. I know that you guys understand what phishing is all about. This is where an employee is sent a fraudulent communication that appears to come from what? A reputable source. So the hackers uses a critical information to infiltrate an organization, usually as part of a larger attack. Humans represent a significant cyber risk, but this risk can be mitigated through what? The implementation of a specific strategies such as cybersecurity awareness training, as we're talking about. We have to train the employees, right? As we know, most of us, we are weaker links, right? In some of our organizations. So security awareness training also provide employees with what? Knowledge, the skills to recognize proper in order for us to prevent the security incidents. As you know that when you step out of your environment, out of your house, leaving your house, you don't know what can happen. And incidents can occur anywhere in time. And that is why I believe Dr. Derrick always says that we have to pray. I think you should pray when you are stepping out of this house, out of your environment, when you're going to work, to school, or to exercise. As soon before you leave the house, you pray to your Father, to our Father. Let him walk with you. Let him protect you wherever you go. So security awareness training also provides employees with the knowledge and skills, right? Employees should undergo cybersecurity awareness training at least annually, as it helps to keep up with up-to-date on the latest threat, security best practice, and companies' policy. However, more frequent training or ongoing reinforcement is recommended, right? It is recommended in order to ensure that employees remain vigilant and retain the information they have learned. Training should be tailored to specific needs of an organization, while testing should be done regularly to assess employees' understanding of security policy. By comparison, modern security awareness training uses a blend of fresh training method to engage people daily to prevent what? Complaisance, and make security a part of their daily routine. Now, the bare essential of any effective security awareness training program comes down to what? Training the staff frequently, using engaging material, covering the essential and measuring the ongoing impact. But finding the time and the budget to plan, to deliver, and manage this type of training can seem like what? A pretty big drain on resources for IT and the businesses as a whole. You know, time matters a lot. Security awareness training helps to protect organizations' data. It helps employees to understand the importance of cybersecurity, and it teaches them now how to identify the potential threat and respond appropriately. empowering employees to play an active role in maintaining a safe environment and fostering what? A security-conscious organizational culture is crucial. A regular updated training program ensures that employees are well equipped to handle the ever-changing cyber landscape. By reducing risk through effective training, organizations invest in their cyber security resilience. Providing employees with knowledge and authority to respond independently, it will enhance their sense of empowerment and what? It reduces the impact of the cyber incidents. Sometimes we have frequent asked question, right? What is the importance of employee training in reducing the cyber risk? Employees training, it plays a crucial role in minimizing the cyber risk by equipping employees with what? Knowledge, skills to identify and to respond to cyber threat effectively. So how can employee training help prevent data breach? By educating the employees on best practice and creating what? A secure work environment that will reduce the likelihood of that cyber incidents. So what is the significance of employees awareness training in cybersecurity? Employee training is essential in what? Transforming the employees into assets by what? Providing them with necessary knowledge to recognize and report security incidents, ultimately influencing security behaviors. So what skills would employee learn in security awareness training? They will learn how to recognize and prevent what? Security incidents, report incidents effectively, and understand the importance of security behavior in mitigating cyber risk. So how can employees contribute to reducing the cyber risk in our own organization? By staying informed about cyber threat, actively participating in maintaining a secure environment, and following security protocol to safeguard the sensitive information. In conclusion, investing in employees' training to reduce the cyber risk is a crucial step in safeguarding your business against potential cyber threat by providing comprehensive and easily adaptable training solution. Organizations can what? Empower their employees to identify and to respond to cyber threat effectively. This proactive approach not only enhance the security posture of our organization or the what? Federal, state, financial institution, but also foster what? A culture of the cyber security awareness among employees, among you and I, ultimately by equipping employees with what? Necessary knowledge, necessary skills, businesses that can mitigate the financial and reputational risk in an increasingly digital landscape. Employee training is not just a compliant requirement. It is a strategic investment in a long-term success and the stability of an organization. As you all can see, this is where I got my information from. So training is crucial to us if we know what is going on within this company and what is going on outside this company. We have hackers doing everything to steal our information, to fool us, to steal our money. It all left to you. Be vigilant. Thank you so much, Queen Debbie. Thank you, King Carlton, Queen Lily Lynn, Queen Joanne. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Love you all.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. We love you. We love you. Who wouldn't? When you're always smiling at everybody, and it's a genuine one, it's not the one I do. Thank you. Wow, our safety is in our hands again, just like our health is in our hands, as Queen JW will say come Thursday, she's going to share about health. But Dr. Bennett, that is awesome. And I do recall you from the beginning, you mentioned Queen Lily Lane. And let me see, Queen Rosanna will be with you shortly. And just before you, Queen Rosanna, I was just going to check with Queen Lily Lane. You know, in your days of HR, how much of training did you provide to your employees in terms of the, just a refresher so they do not forget, time, with the passage of time, people tend to forget things. I know in some of our offices, they'll do things like every 3 months, and some were doing it overboard every 60 days, which is 2 months, some 3 months, and some were just laid back 6 months. What was your experience in HR?
Thank you so much, Queen Debbie. When I was in HR, it depends what the situation, what the subject matter was. Like cybersecurity, we would do that once a month. That was required by the entire installation. When we talked about things just specific to HR, maybe we would do that sometimes every 3 weeks, sometimes every 5 weeks. It depends on the subject, the learning curve, how well they grasp the information and things like that. But it was an ongoing thing. Training was an ongoing thing. We always had training. And sometimes it was done from within. And then there were times when we would bring other people in to do the training for us.
Wow, that's awesome. You know, that's what happens at the other end as well. But it's good to remind our viewers that training in anything is ongoing, not just at the workplace, but also within your home. Because you might have the children there, you might have people that have been living with you who have forgotten certain things. So a reminder does not hurt. And people with small firms who own small businesses, reminding them to do this, training the employees on cybersecurity awareness is also good. And again, on specific topics, because I do recall that there are people who, okay, I'll be retiring. I don't know what my benefits are. So the people who are the specialists on retirement benefits will have a seminar on retirement benefits on a monthly basis, because you don't know, people retire every month, depending on when they joined and depending on when they turn the retirement age. You also have retirement, you also have training on maternity on leave benefits, all the various leaves that are available. They have trainings on what you can benefit from the organization, and some of them are about life and health insurance. They have specialists from outside, as you rightfully said, who will come in and share their products, so that the current ones that you have, you may want to switch or remain. So knowledge is power. Basically, that's what I gathered. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself and don't fall victim because you were unaware. So thank you, Queen Lily Lane, and thank you, Dr. Benny. Very, very educational as always. Queen Rosanna, over to you. Good evening once more. Over to you. And by the way, happy Mother's Day to every mother in the house before I forget. Queen Rosanna.
Thank you. Greetings, all my brothers and sisters here. My dear Pastor Derek Clark said we have to love. And now you are now my brothers and you are my sisters. And I love you all, guys. Okay? But Dr. Ben and Dr. Derek, you did a great job on love. We need to hear that every day, Dr. Derek. You need to reinforce it to us, okay? All right. So, Dr. Benny, great job, great job, great job. Let I tell you, I am an insurance agent. Again, I mentioned that so many times on this platform. And listen now, this is October 15th to December 7th is what we call the annual enrollment period for Medicare. This is like the companies like Humana, WellCare, Aetna, Cigna, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, all of those companies, right? We work for. So we do the enrollment in the Medicare plans for the clients. Now we have to be training from now, Dr. Benny. Okay, and you go into cybersecurity, you go into WellCare, which is a big insurance company, and they have the note down there that they were attacked by cyber. They got a cyber attack. You know what that means with this big insurance company that have millions of clients? To have a cyber attack, we look and say, oh, how could this happen to you? But it can happen to anyone. And I'm just here to let you know that I am getting the training and the job. However, what you are doing right now is helping us out right now also. Also, we have another training that we do named AFEM, and they teach you and tell you, you see something, you say something. You see something, you make sure you report it. Then give you the reported line to report things at. They give you, you can report to your supervisor, you can report to the company yourself, and you can be anonymously reporting these things. So we are in training from now until October for all of these preparation to get into that big day when we have to be enrolling millions of Americans into these insurance companies. So this is reinforcing cybersecurity. Your cybersecurity training, Dr. Benny, is reinforcing everything with me right now to help me to be above all of these cybersecurity that is going on out there, those cyber attacks, because these people are not going to stop. They are not stopping, and they're coming back each time bigger and better. They really know how to scam. They really know how to do these things. They really know how to catch you. And a lot of people are falling, victim of these cyber attackers, and we have to be aware. So don't believe your training here is going in vain. We are learning, we are understanding, and the more you say it and tell us, is the more we are going to be aware of it. Okay. So thank you so much, my sister, Dr. Benny. I love you. Dr. Derrick said we must love. So whether you love me or not, Dr. Benny, I love you, love you, love you, love you. You better love me back, okay?
Yes.
Have a good evening.
Thank you so much, Queen
You're welcome.
Rosanna. I
All
love
right.
you. You know
I
how
love you
Queen Loretta always said, did anyone say I love you today? Did anybody say they love you? No. Well,
Well,
if they
I love
did,
you
that's
more.
fine. But
I
if
love you
not,
more. I
we
love you
still
more.
love
I
you.
love you more. I love
I
you
love
more,
you.
dear.
Oh, I love you. Oh, before we hand it over to Queen JW, I just found out that our CEO is under the weather. Mr. Ashmore, I know you love Papa God. Do not worry. God is on your side, Mr. Ashmore. I pray that you become stronger and stronger. I need you right now. Thank you. Queen did.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. We appreciate you. See, your trend. When I was just sharing with Queen Lily Lane that sometimes insurance companies come to HR and to the organization and train people about the types of insurance. I did not even know that Queen Rosanna is one of those going through it. Can you imagine?
Yeah, man.
So a lot of people are benefiting from this, whether they speak up or not. We are definitely benefiting from your training, so please keep doing it. I just want to reinforce the need for you to continue to train on this platform and any platform that you have the opportunity to share something similar. Thank you to Queen Lily Lane. Your input was very helpful. Yes, Queen JW, welcome.
Thank you. Yes, Dr. Benny, amazing, amazing presentation on cybersecurity. And with you help us to be alert and recognize not only the scammers, but recognize the companies and the people, the companies that we associated with, like our banks and our different websites that we have to, like Social Security, and they always let you know we don't call you to ask for any information. This is an official site. And all of those things, and our banks will say, hey, they look out for fraud and scams. So they give you those alerts also. And that's when that company or that corporation is working not only for their safety, but for your safety. So it's good that you bring this information because it helps us in our own homes when we're on our computers, when we get those emails that we don't know anything about, and we sometimes are tempted to click just to go find out, but you have to know, sometimes you have to read the comments and hear what other people say before you go any further, because some way down the line people are always saying, hey, this is a scam, don't go any further. And it helps. And like Dr. Derrick used to say, research, do your research first to make sure things are legit. So like Queen Rosalind said, your topic is not in vain. Cybersecurity is real, and it's here to stay, because I'm not sure they know how to get rid of scammers, but we have to learn how to protect ourselves from them. So thank you so much, Dr. Benny. We truly appreciate you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Queen JW. I just want to thank you for the knowledge you have as well. I want to thank Queen Lilyland. Thank you so much. Being human resource, yes, I know that you guys always train us when it comes to that particular company for us to understand what is going on. Oh, I didn't know that you guys were training with cybersecurity as well. Thank you so much. This is awesome. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Queen Debbie. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Very much appreciated. Anyone has any comment or observation on Dr. Derrick's presentation or Dr. Benny's presentation? While waiting, I'll check on Dr. Derrick to see if he's ready for his final thoughts. And then if there's no one else, it'll be Dr. Derrick for his final thoughts. Queen Benny for her final thoughts. Dr. Derrick, what's your purpose? Oh, Brother Edgar does. Oh, sorry, it was premature. Go ahead, Brother Edgar. Welcome. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. I just want to say one thing on what Dr. Derrick said, love. And I want to say a special Mother's Day to all the mothers in the house and even out the house. One of the greatest love I could think and know is a mother love. There is no other love greater than that. So we've heard the word love. We got to know what it means. Our mother takes very good care of us. When we think we're down, she thinks what next to give to us. She look after us from a child to a man. Even when we become a man, we still say, Mom, I'm done. So what happened? Mom finds something for us. So that love, we cannot forget that love from a mother. That's what I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you. That is so sweet, Brother Edgar. That is so sweet. And it comes from a man. It's received with double appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Before Dr. Derrick gives, can I say something?
Yes.
To tell the truth, I forgot. I'm not supposed to forget, but happy Mother's Day to all my queens. around the globe. Happy Mother's Day to the mother of Mr. Ash Mufare. Happy Mother's Day to Mrs. Ash Mufare. I know that you are the woman, the chosen one. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord guide you. May the Lord protect you. We thank you for all your love and your support within your husband, Mrs. Ash Mufare. Thank you. Queen David,
Thank
proceed.
you, Queen Benny. I did mention Happy Mother's Day, but it's good to hear it from other mothers and from Brother Edgar, the other dad. Yes, Dr. Derrick, your turn. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you all very much. And yes, we do all love mothers, love women, and thank you all very much. Queens in the house, Queen Lily Lane, Queen First Lady Dr. Benny. Thank you all for being you and for being here with us on this wonderful day. Thank you very much, Queen Debbie and Queen Dr. Patience, Queen Jacqueline Warner, Queen Dr. Nadu, Queen Joan, Queen Jane, Queen Janet, Queen Nancy, Queen Rita, Queen Roslyn. Thank you all very much, our queens, for being a wonderful, loving mother. And yes, that doesn't mean you don't get angry at times and you don't raise the strap and do a little beating and do a little punishing, but we know that it is out of love that you do so. And so when we know our purpose, and our purpose really is to love, because that is why we were created. We were created in love. And that is why, for God so loved the world that he gave. So he gave us life. We mess up. And he gave his life to bring us back. So that is our purpose. Our purpose is to demonstrate that we can love. Because that is how we were created. We were created to love. And that is the reason God came down to dwell with us. Emmanuel, God with us. God came down and dwell with us so that we would be able to love. Because that's what we were created for, just to love, nothing else. You understand? So let us just love. Love one another. Love everyone. Love the unlovable. Love the cruel and the wicked ones. Love the ones that want to stab us in our backs. Love the ones that want to spit in our face and do at times. Love our enemies. Do good to them that hate you. That's, listen, First Lady Queen Dr. Benny, that's a little difficult, but that's what we are here for, to love. That's our sole purpose, is to love. And if every person on the planet just love, there will be no wars. There will be no cruelty. There will be no hoarding. there'll be no evil that is happening in our world today if everyone was just to love. So simple. You see, it's too simple, and that is the problem. Things that are too simple, we overlook it. So, how does it start? Just like what Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. That's where it starts. Let us love the man and the woman in the mirror, and then we pass that love on to others. I thank you very much.
Dr. Derrick, thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Benny, your final thoughts.
Thank you. Well, the purpose of my topic as well, why employee training matters, is to reduce human error, which is one of the leading cause of data breach, and to build the culture of security awareness throughout organization. We talk about the awareness of the threat. It's like training to help employees now to recognize phishing emails, suspicious link, and what? Social engineering tactics. Now we talk about what? Safe practice. Employees can learn how to handle what? Their password and avoid what? Using unauthorized software and follow best practice for data privacy. Then I talked to you about the incidents, right? Incidents response. Well-trained team members can what? They can act quickly and correctly when what? When a security incident occur during a damage of a downtime. And then we'll talk about compliance and culture. To regular training will now support the compliance with the data protection law, right? And what? And it will also build the culture of the security mindfulness. So cybersecurity is not just a technology issue. Now it's what? It's a people's issue. Now by investing continuously with employees training, organizations create what? A strong first line of defense to empower with the knowledge, the awareness. Employees become what? Active participant in protecting the company's digital asset and what? Reputation. Now, even the most advanced cybersecurity problems or system can be compromised by a single employee error. That's why training is not optional. It is what? Essential. So when you train your employees, they are the strongest defense against the cyber threat by empowering the staff with what? Knowledge and awareness. Organization, they can drastically reduce and build what? Safer digital environment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you, thank you, thank you once more. And at this stage, I want to take this opportunity to appreciate and thank each and everyone who is listening to us and watching live or on YouTube, and those who will be watching in the future, that we appreciate you for supporting. And on this platform, we meet every Tuesday and Thursday at the same time. On Mondays, the sister forums we have on Mondays will be Mindset Monday with Queen Miriam Edwards, and Wednesday is on break for Julie Pierre, Empowering Humanity, and Thursday mornings we have Singapore, Malaysia Global, and Sundays we have the Dream Team, and the links are always posted in the various platforms that we all belong to, individually and as a group. So we appreciate the YouTube viewers. We're going to say goodbye to you now as we're shifting over to the second segment of the webinar, which is After Party, where everyone just listens to it's the section where you listen to music or you say a poem or you recite something of just a fun place. So thank you once more, our YouTube viewers, and see you again next time. And I'm going to pass it over now to our next team, Brother King Harold and Queen Sister Dr. Nadu. Over to you. Love you all. And Dr. Derrick, you know what to do next? Oh, Dr. Patience is in the house.
Yeah. You guys, I have been here.
Happy
And
Mother's
I'm
Day.
hearing Happy Mother's Day to all the queens in the house. Great job to all the kings that are behind the queens. Yes, love. Dr. Derrick, you said it all. They say the greatest commandment is what? Love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? One of them. Because if you love somebody as you love yourself, you cannot do what? You cannot convert, you cannot murder, you cannot steal, you cannot love everybody. Doesn't matter who they are, and let vengeance be of the Lord. It's difficult to do. But with God's grace, which is sufficient in our life, it can be obtained. Happy Mother's Day to all the great ladies in the house, to Mama McCormick, to Queen Lily, to Dr. D, DrBenny, as she calls herself, to Queen JW, to Dr. Nadu, to Joan, to Audrey, every mother, to Dr. Doris. Happy Mother's Day, and may the Almighty God continue to strengthen you guys as mother, as you do what you have to do, and to all those that have mothering, as Dr. Benny was saying, maybe raise your little ones, maybe raise your neighbors, maybe raise your nieces. You are a mother, and we celebrate you as well. Thank you, Dr. Benny, for that. Yes, you're right. Training is very important. I have continued training all the time because, to be honest, one error can cause havoc, especially with data security. Thanks for your education. We love you. Thank you all. And adios. Sorry, I'm not on camera. I just came back with mom. All right. Take care, guys.
Thank you so much, Queen Dr. Pat. A happy Mother's Day to your mother. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we are going to hand it over to our Queen, Dr. Nadu. Happy Mother's Day, my sweetheart.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank
So
you.
now let's start the party.
All right.
Is